Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Today is another episode of Coach's Corner, which I think is a great idea because I get so many questions from clients, from just people out in the YouTube community, Facebook, whatever. So I like to address some of these questions because I think that a lot of these questions are really, really good. And sometimes they become overlooked or they're not understood. So this is why I bring it to you. Today's episode focuses around when you are losing weight and you start exercising. I do have a client who is kicking butt on this program. She is down almost 20 pounds. And one of her questions this week was in regards to her exercise. She's up the ante. She is in the gym, I think 4 times a week now. There they go. She's in the gym 4 times a week now, and she is wondering because her weight loss this week wasn't what she expected. It was less than she expected. So she wanted to know if she should tone back in going to the gym or not. And I find this fascinating because I was right there in this mindset. When we are on a diet program and we are getting on that scale week after week to determine our success, that can mess with your head because the scale doesn't show everything. It doesn't show a full week of being on plan. It doesn't show no cheating. It doesn't show that the fact that you've been going to the gym 4 times a week. That is huge. What the scale shows is weight loss. Okay, and we are a society where we are focused on weight loss. And weight loss and fat loss, as I've explained many times, is 2 different things. So let's put this into perspective. So let's just say this client is at 1,000 calories a day. This is just a number, guys. This is hypothetical. And at 1,000 calories a day, her BMR, her basic metabolic rate, is 1,500, meaning she burns 1,500 calories a day doing nothing. So with a 1,500 calorie BMR and a 1,000 calorie intake, you see there's a 500 calorie deficit. That alone will give you a pound of weight loss each week. And I use this because, remember, this is weight loss, not fat loss. If she's in the gym burning a couple of hundred more calories, you should expect a really good weight loss at the end of the week, right? Okay. So when you step on that scale and you're a little disappointed, let's say, because it wasn't as great as you thought it would be, and the numbers are there, the science is there, you start to think, do I even go back to the gym and do this, or is this a waste of time? And my thoughts on this are, don't give up the gym. Don't give up the gym. But there are some tricks to this. What I found in asking her some questions is that she's keeping her heart rate up pretty high. And she is in that cardio state. I think, and I always recommend, and my coach for me, especially with training for this bodybuilding competition, everybody says, the science will back it up, when your heart rate is really jacked up there, you're conditioning yourself for cardio. You're conditioning yourself for efficiency. You're conditioning yourself to be able to run, walk, something long distance, stamina. That's conditioning your heart in the cardio zone. When you want fat loss, you do a slower, steady state cardio. So my client suggestion to her was to keep going to the gym. Don't quit on that. But get your heart rate not so high. Lower it down a little bit so your body has a chance to use the body fat rather than the glycogen for energy. And you will see a decrease in fat loss, not so much weight loss. The difference between the two is when you get on that scale on weigh-in day, right? Or any day, we naturally fluctuate. We naturally do. Every day could be a pound up, pound down, half a pound up, half a pound down on any given day. There's so many things that play into this. Did you drink enough water? Did you drink too much water? Did you overdo it on salt? Is it hot and humid out? Because that plays a factor with water retention. Did you not eat as many fuelings as you were supposed to? Because that was something that I found in our conversation also. This client she's on the 5-in-1 plan, and she was only eating 4 fuelings instead of 5. So now her calories were really low. And guys, when your calories are too low, for some people, that puts their body into like the whoa factor. Like, what is going on here? Why am I like at such a deficit? I better not release until that goes up a little bit. Sometimes it can work against you. You think you're doing a better job by eating less in case you're indulging somewhere else or whatever. That doesn't work. You have to have a certain amount of calories for survival, for the functions of your body. Optavia works. End of story. If you follow this plan the way it's written, you'll lose weight. Don't try to tweak it too much. Don't try to say, well, I might have had too much protein at my lean and green, so I'm not going to eat my extra fueling. Or my fueling that's supposed to fit during the day. Don't consider it an extra. Don't even go there. That will work against you time and time again. Clients of mine, I see it. They start working out, they start cutting back again, like it's too much. Just follow the plan. Have your 5 fuelings, have your lean and green, do 30 minutes of light cardio a day, and you will see your body lose fat. That's just it. You don't need to try to become a marathon runner. You know, my thoughts behind this whole thing, because another interesting point is I got 3 messages yesterday about people saying that historically Optavia coaches do not recommend exercise while on the program. And I'm like, what? They don't recommend exercise? Okay, so let me debunk this whole thing. I never say to my clients, don't do exercise. Just sit on your couch all day, eat our food, and you'll lose weight. That's going to be water weight, guys. You are going to lose water weight. If you want to lose fat and have that fat loss, there is nothing wrong with getting 30 minutes of exercise into your day. In fact, Optavia or not, it is recommended by almost every doctor I can think of. I'm a nurse. I would never, ever say to somebody, sit on your couch all day, don't do exercise. Don't go to the gym, don't go for walks, don't ride your bike. That's crazy. Think about that. You just sit in a chair and eat? No. You need to move. You need to move. As we age, we want to be able to move. We want to be able to get off that couch without saying, oh my God, my back hurts. We want to be able to get out of bed in the morning without saying my back hurts, my feet hurt, my shoulder hurts. You don't want pain. And just because we're getting older and trying to lose weight doesn't mean that pain should be part of the equation. Okay? So weight loss is water weight. Weight loss is fluctuation. Fat loss is fluctuation. But fat loss is true fat loss. The kind that you measure with a tape measure. The kind, we get on the scale every week and we weigh ourselves because that's the best way to see our success in a week. Maybe, but use a tape measure. Measure yourself. Did you lose inches? Right? I guarantee you did if you followed the plan. And also remember, it takes a while. If the first week you lost 7 pounds and then you lost 4 pounds and 5 pounds, there's going to be a point in time where you're not losing that much every week. There's just not. It's going to slow down. But it's okay, because if you remember my last video, it's the baby steps, right? It's the long term. The goal of Optavia, yes, is weight loss, but it's really to teach you the healthy habits. And what kind of healthy habit would you have if your coach told you not to exercise? I can't fathom it. What I'm thinking that those people might be talking about is if someone is really overweight, like they have 100 pounds or more to lose, and they've never exercised before. We're not saying go to the gym, get a membership today, and start training like a crazy person. What we would like you to do at that point is take it slow. Maybe stand up off your couch, sit down. Stand up, sit down. Something as easy as marching in place. Just something to get your heart rate going. My dogs are going nuts because we put this pool up. We're still not done with it, and they like to run around. Girls, oh my God. But for someone who's never done exercise before, there's little steps to take, and then your coach should be able to guide you through your journey. Maybe you do a whole month of that, and then the next month maybe you take it up a notch and you go for a walk outside around the block. And then a few weeks later, maybe you graduate to, I don't know, skipping or riding a bike, or, you know, there's just so many things you can do. So I don't want anybody out there to think that Optavia discourages exercise, because I hear it all over and over again from clients, from other people, from subscribers, from, you're just like, all these people are saying, you know, Optavia is saying don't exercise. I don't know who's telling you that, but if that is something your coach is telling you, then you need a new coach. And I will take the hit for saying that, because that is crazy. No one on Optavia, no one personally would ever say to somebody, unless they're physically homebound in a bed and can't move, to not exercise. And even to that person that's bedbound and can't get out of bed, I would suggest moving your arms up and down, moving your arms, something to get your heart rate moving. That is how we burn calories. And to lose weight, it's not only about what we eat, right? Because if we sit in a chair and follow the program, you're going to lose weight, but eventually your body's just going to become used to it and efficient to it. We need something else. That's where the exercise comes in. And I really don't think 30 minutes is too much. You know, if you have to do it in 5-minute increments throughout the day, that's better than doing nothing. If you need to do it 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, do it. Don't let that thought that you shouldn't be exercising. Get the fresh air, get outside, get your body's blood pumping, and get that exercise. And when you do that, guys, in a slow and steady rate, your heart rate won't be jacked, but it'll be a little bit elevated, enough for your body to use the fat stores on your body as energy, as fuel, and then you will see a decline in your weight. All right? I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, leave them below. I will be more than happy to make more of these. Just leave me a comment letting me know you liked the video, and I'll continue. All right, guys? Have a wonderful day. Exercise today. In fact, leave me a comment of what kind of exercise you're going to do today, or if you've already done it. I'd love to know. Talk to you guys soon. Stay focused. Bye.